Hi guys, it's me. I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm going to do another reading. I'm going to post two today because one was very specific. The one that I just did is about a third party situation going on. So that is maybe very specific for someone. So let me pull some more cards. Let me pull another message. Oh my God. That reading was something else. It really got to me. Anyway, it says, my peace is my responsibility. So somebody over here is understanding that, I don't need to be dealing with drama. I don't care about what's happening. My peace is my responsibility. So if I have to stand up for myself, I will do so. You're putting healthy boundaries. Someone over here is either a hard worker or you're dealing with somebody that wears in uniform. Or maybe you work wearing a uniform. It says your life can change like that, right? Like with the tip of your fingers. So I think like this is a reason why you're being, I feel like you're holding yourself accountable, right? And by doing that, your life is changing. It says do not insist on something. It's in Spanish, but it says do not insist on something that you already know is not going to work out. So someone is, I guess, again, I feel like somebody's finally getting it. It's like, look, we tried, and this is not working. So I got to keep going. Somebody's seeing you as someone that is very confident. And I feel this person that says, my peace is my responsibility. I don't know, maybe you were trying to make something work with someone, a relationship or something, and you decided to, maybe it's not for me and I need to change my life because I can, right? Let me see what else can you tell me. Let me get this. I don't know why I grabbed it, but it's probably for a reason. Okay, let's see, what else can you tell me? So by leaving this behind, it's giving you this confidence about yourself. Like, I know who I am, I know what I can bring to the table, so I'm not gonna insist on trying to make something work that I know is not gonna work anyway. So yeah, because a lot of you have been like in a situation that you're feeling like you are really stuck, or maybe you're putting a pause on something, trying to figure out ways okay, how do we make this work or not? But I feel like you are finally saying, no, this is not gonna work. After a while of contemplation, you have been contemplating about whatever this problem is, and you are like, no, I'm closing the cycle. I'm turning the page, and I'm gonna do it like that, right? If you were feeling stuck, you're about to make a decision that it's gonna be so fast that people are gonna be, or maybe the other person that you were stuck with, they're gonna be like, so what happened? You're not into me anymore? But you're gonna come to the conclusion that I need to turn the page if I want to be happy, because I understand that my peace is my responsibility. My happiness starts from me, right? Yeah. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're dropping someone or something. You know that you were juggling for a while, trying to make something work, but you realize that, look, this is not even worth it. Hierophant in reverse. This says this could be a marriage. This could be a relationship that perhaps you were, it feels like, it just, it came to an end. And you're like, I'm not, yeah, somebody's taking their power back. A relationship or a commitment or something is ending. And this is gonna give you this confidence of, I believe in myself. I'm looking forward to the future, because I realize that, my happiness depends on me. And if the other person can make a decision, I'm gonna make it for them. I'm very much like that. The Magician, come on. You're in your magician energy. You're like, whatever I want, I can have it. So yeah, There is either a commitment, a marriage, or something that maybe once upon a time this made you happy, but you're realizing that no, I don't know, maybe you were dealing with somebody that didn't want to change, somebody that was a player type, or somebody that never wanted a commitment because they didn't want to grow up. But you started to realize, like, maybe when you were over here in the hangman, I need to make a decision. And you started focusing on everything that happened in your life. And you're like, I need to close a cycle because this is at the 9. I need to close a cycle in my life, and I need to know what am I going to do. Some of you were dealing with an emperor in reverse. Again, someone that is my way or the highway. Probably in front of everybody else, this looked like a happy marriage, a happy home. But if it was like that, why would you feeling like you needed to run out of there? Because you kept insisting on trying to make this work, but you realized that that's enough. This brought you a lot of anxiety. You didn't know what to do. Perhaps a reason why you can put it on a show for everybody else to see that you guys were happy, that you had a happy home, is because you didn't want people talking about you or your family. Maybe you're coming out of, maybe you have a lot of relationships that didn't fail. Not a lot. Well, some relationships that didn't fail. They didn't pan out or they didn't work. And you didn't want to be explaining to people, or you didn't want people talking about you, saying like, oh, another failed marriage or another failed relationship, or they got together and now they're unhappy and she or he is gonna leave this relationship again because nothing ever works out for them. You know what I tell these people? Fuck them. That's what I tell them. Get the fuck. Because it's your life. And if you're not happy in a place or with a person or at a job that you don't like, that you hate, that you have to pretend that you're happy just because you don't want people talking? No, this is how you take your power, when you say like, I don't give an F what people say, right? Because then that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna be like, oh well, it didn't work out. Yeah, I gave it a try, it didn't work out, so what? I don't care, right? Because you're not gonna stop your life just because you don't want people, or be with this, or having this anxiety just because what people are gonna say about you. Fuck them, right? So yeah, there is something like that over here, but I feel, don't worry about it, because I feel like you are taking responsibility for yourself, for your happiness. You're like, I don't care if they want to talk. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me get one of those speakers and I just tell everybody, the entire world, or I put it in social media, I'm done with this, Phil, whatever this thing is, because it's not working out. I tried, and it didn't work out. And actually, you don't even have to explain anything. That's what, yeah, because you're a queen of wands and you're in your magician. Like, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. And I don't care who likes it and who doesn't, or who approve of how my life is, or how my life should it be. I don't care. And good for you, because this is when you take control of your life, when you take control of who you are, right? So good for you. This is going to bring you a lot of confidence. And yeah, you're going to do this, make this decision in a second, right? You're like, it's my life, I'm going to change it. So see you, peace. So yeah, you're about to close a cycle, which is, you know, it's good. If it's not working, it's not working. There's no point for you to be stuck on something that is not working. So at least you gave it a try. Pat yourself in the back and say, look, I tried, it didn't work out, goodbye. What's next, right? So yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope that you're doing great, and I'll see you later. Bye.